Alrighty then. So I have out due for gym basically. So I'm just gonna run through this. No. That's no point. Oh no, we're in Juford. That's it. So one thing that dawned on me is that Kadabra is really useful for all of this, and I'm actually gonna cash in the candy. I'm also going to use a candy on Tattoo, not a candy, sorry, a heart scale on Tortuga. It doesn't guarantee the line on Brawly, but it does make it likely that we can actually win that fight. Um, we could have used the heart scale for his attack or his special attack. Either would have done it. I'm gonna go for special attack because he's got a modest nature, and I feel like in the long run that actually might matter more. Um, I'm not convinced that might change. So I need Kadabra on Inferno, Luxio, Tortuga. I think we've already got him. Hang on. I'm probably not going to do them all. I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center at some point. Yeah, and Seadra. Yeah, I mean, like, I'll um, I'll come back and change the box for before we do Jocelyn. So it's maximize IVs. Oh, I'm going to delay doing that actually. But the rare candy is going to be used on Kadabra, and this is to give him Psybeam. This trivializes a lot of the gym now. Okay, here we go. Oranberry. Oranberry, Oranberry. Who cares? I think when I've wrote these lines, I've mentioned where they need something other than an Oranberry. It's just kind of assume that they'll have Oranberry. No. We're good to go. Yada yada yada. This is not my first rodeo in Dewford, so I hope into this. Alright, this is the easiest one of a lot. One, two, three. Okay, next we've got Lilith. That's no, that's Brendan. Sorry, this is right. Yeah, shred the wrong bit. Sabian. And then he goes Heracross. Now Heracross isn't one shot, and he will kill me if I stay in. So we were supposed to take Growlithe. I don't really think it matters. Wheel. Oh, I think we're vulnerable to crit now. Nice. I think I'm just gonna heal you. It's close enough. Right, we want to leave. No, this is. I'm reading the wrong line again. We need a cherry berry on Tortuga. I don't actually remember why that is. Oranberry on Spike Chesich. And yeah, okay. This is Lilith. Lilith is. Yeah, I guess the fake house. Don't think we're allowed to create. Hadn't considered that he was going to do moves first. Leading comes in. We go to Tortuga. Smackdown. It's kill. Oh, incoming monkey. We have to beat in one shot this thing, so it doesn't matter what he does. I think it might have actually. That was really fucking stupid. I imagine he was probably going to use power punch anyway because he was full HP when I did the move, and I don't know if Running Bun's AI is actually that clever to know that I'm going to break him down to Sash, but went punished for it, so it doesn't actually matter. I was very lucky though. We could do with him being poisoned so he doesn't get paralyzed, I think, is the play. Alright, enough to heal close to where the fight is at. Oh no, Christian's this one, so we actually know exactly where the fight is, and we can just do it here. Just verify that he's got. Yeah, okay. Okay. There's one in 10. I don't want to take him fake out anyway. Oh yeah, you can't pre-status or pre-damage for any of the gym fights. I forgot about that. Doesn't matter. It's one way to find out. We might wonder what to click there, so it's fine. The joke comes in, he's doing a move. Doesn't matter what it is. And this is just a straight one shot for these next 10. How is next? I feel like no, there's six. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna leave Kadabra again for Loom. Okay. Tekao. Yeah, he gets a Mach punch off. It's fine. Brings in Baneri. We switch to Tatuga. Excuse me. And then to Monferno. Slow low sweep. Could have been a problem though. Maybe the double crit. Tatuga again on the fake out. Kadabra on. I think this is a fighting move. I don't actually remember. We outspeed. I'll be detected. What a fucking idiot. Thanks for the free switch. Alright, one more, and then we got Brawly. Oh, I didn't verify the strat. Jocelyn. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Yeah, she's got a bit more of a convoluted strategy because she's got four rather than the others. Okay. Um, he needs a cherry because Kecleon is likely to Thunderwave. Yeah, we need Hadia for this. Okay, I need to switch the team up. Okay. Inferno, Hadia, Seadra, Luminion, Kadabra. So, not you. I'm not you. Idea, and we're minion. I'm probably going to need to refer to the calc on this fight in a few instances. That's not to say it's hard, it's just harder, I think. Monferno, Cherry, Hedia, Cedra. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, low sweep. Nice. He wouldn't have killed the crit, so that's really nice. Hedia on the Shadow Punch. Um, and then Cedra. Poison Pink's cool. Bubble Beam. Absolutely no reason to not just use Bubble Beam there. All right, I want to watch his crit on. Was it Pig Night first of all? I guess. No, it's not. That's a little bit annoying. Um, so what's he looking at on the Cedra? Cedra, Hako, Hakamowo? I have no idea. Um, he's looking at max roll 27, so not an awful lot. Probably switches me out, but we can maybe get the flinch. Main defense. It's fine. I'm never really going to be using physical moves to hit this thing anyway. Flinch, nice. Attacks doesn't actually do anything. Nice flinch. And there we go. Not a single hit. Right, so we want to watch the Pig Knight's crit range onto Cedra. Highest moves. I guess Arm Thrust makes it hard to predict. But he's never going that, is he? 33. It's my HP. He has a less than 4% chance he's almost definitely going to take down. We are faster, so this should mean we can just two-shot. He went flame charge. Okay, and now because he's level with us in terms of speed, oh, very bastard. I can't stay in. Um, okay, because he's a speed tie. But I mean, yeah, this is just an easy system on Ferno, isn't it? My punch. Hasta luego. Okay, Brawly. So I think this is. I was about to try and remember who it was, and then immediately started reading them all. I am so inconsistent when I'm writing lines in what I think the blue tail's called. It's written like four different ways in this notepad. All right, I'm gonna store everyone except for Kadabra because I know Kadabra's the lead for the Kung Fu. It's not quite as straightforward as a one shot because he's got Sucker Punch. Um, if memory serves, it is you. I think you're there. Look who's there for the Poliwhirl. Probably up if I just read it. Like fair now. Tortuga and one more. I think it's the mini one. Yeah, I think we hard scaled the special attack. I need to remember to do that. So Luminion. Yeah, it's Luminion. Okay. Maximize IVs. Yep. Special attack. Maximize Hippier's special attack. Yeah. Awesome. I've been and ahhing on decisions like this because I'm aware it's worthwhile to not waste heart scales. I think there's only 30 in the game. And where that could backfire later down the line if I don't have access to that one extra heart scale and I need it later. I'm kind of comparing this with the decision to not fish in that first town, which I think is Petalburg, is it? Um, so I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. The way that I can rationalize this is that not fishing in Petalburg pays off because number one, I don't really think any of the mods are that helpful right now. And number two, I would really hate it if by some miracle this is the run that goes far and then we have less than a 50% chance to get Pre-Marina and Pre-Marina be required for the Elite Four, etc. Um, it just doesn't seem viable to me. Whereas heart scales, there's loads of kind of permutations about how useful they are. And I just kind of think that like because there's 30 opportunities to get them later down the line, and this is only the first one I've used, this can potentially help me get there and have a worthwhile payoff in the long run. Because this should guarantee that we get it. It was a few hours ago I wrote this line, so I don't quite remember if anyone has anything other than orange berries. I don't think they do. So everyone needs to have an orange berry. Excuse me. Mm. All right. I think I'm happy with this. Fuck it. Yeah, let's do it. It's not the worst thing in the world that we have to go all over again. Right, we think he's going to suck a punch, so I'm on a kinesis. That's not going to do anything, to be honest. And then disable to make sure he can't do sucker punch. I now outspeed and once I thought I pressed the wrong button, then fucking hell. I don't think it matters. I think confusion would have killed as well anyway. Lock when he comes in because he calcs on retaliate. What we want to do here is switch out to our normal resist, which is our resident Tortuga. Hopefully he doesn't crit. He didn't. It's actually less than I anticipated. And we're going to eject this with Aquajet because it's a priority move, obviously. That brings in Combustion, very nice. And this is what we've used the scale for. Now we can actually kill this thing if he crits. I think he could have do that on like high roll crits anyway on Brian. He shouldn't kill us because we've got Armberry, and I think he wants to use double kick here, or maybe use wake up. If he uses wake up, that's preferred. I think it's like 60-40 at the top of my head. I'm not gonna look at it now, it doesn't matter either way. But the point is, unless he double crits on double kick, I think we're fine here. Or maybe it's crit into high roll or something like that. I don't know. Um, brine into Aquajet without the scale would have been like a 78% chance, I think it was, with the overlapping rolls. Yeah, rolls. But it just felt like the last time I did Brawly, we lost out on things that were less than 30% chances, and it felt way too risky to do that. So we're going to brine. He does good double kick. We get the proc there. Don't crit. It didn't. We go brine. And we don't care about speed boost. We go Aquajet. Interesting thing about Kadabra is that he actually would have been really good for taking out three demons here. Oh shit. 17. Um sorry, I'll look at the calc in a minute, just on the Kadabra thing. Kadabra takes out the three of this team that are actually fighting type that aren't Scrafty reasonably well. He outspeeds and one shots Combustion, even with 1+1 speed boost from he obviously wants that Kung Fu, as we've already done. And he also does between 75 and a kill. It might be just less than a kill actually on Hit on Top. Now, obviously, I'm not going to risk him against Hit on Top because if he misses the range, Hit on Top will just kill him and he'll trap him with Pursuit, etc. etc. So I originally tried to find a line that saw a way of bringing in Kadabra after Hit on Top. I couldn't find it. But then we kind of realized that this Tortuga actually, as you've just seen, handles the combustion really well, or decent well, I guess. Now, there was a problem with that, in that I don't know what this locking is going for on Tortuga now. Okay, okay, one IV there, just make sure that that's updated. And then, I don't know if it will work the same way if I just change Retaliate's base to 140. He should always be going drain punch. Should always be going drain punch. Yeah, the line doesn't make any sense there. We spent a long time on this particular move here. He should be going drain punch. We really want to see drain punch here. There we go. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so he's faster. Oh shit, don't flinch. He didn't. And now we're faster, so we can low sweep. He's got no priority moves. Out goes the Lopunny. 59%. I can't be asked working that out. 40, I think, is in range to Bubble Beam. So should guarantee that he goes Bubble Beam here. Actually got a little bit more health than I thought we'd have as well. 63%. It's bang in the middle. There's not a chance he goes anything other than Bubble Beam here, which is great. Yeah, I think we're fine. So we go into Milan Barosh. Bubble Beam. That's fine. We nuzzle into Spark, obviously to lower his speed and actually get 2 turns in a row, which between the two will take the kill. Ooh, in comes the Hitmontop. Let me just verify that he's definitely going for fake out on this first turn. Yeah, he is, because he doesn't see a kill with Mach Punch. He's close to it, but he doesn't actually see the kill. Okay, so we want to switch to the Minion here. Hmm. So the aim here is to go from Luminion, and when it's safe, go to Kadabra. The thing that Luminion has to do, the only thing he has to do, is to take off 25%. This is what I was saying before about Kadabra, in that, he can kill the Hitmontop. I think we're good. I guess the issue that we've not considered is that Mach Punch means he's going to go first. But I think he never uses it. Yeah, yeah. So he's actually fucked, but unless this calc's wrong, and I won't be happy if it is, but I guess it's not like an official documented thing. Because he sees Pursuit and he thusly thinks I'm Pursuit trapped, he shouldn't go Mach Punch here, even though I think. Oh, he can't kill me anyway. He's definitely going Pursuit. Never mind. Kadabra's fight is done. He can do absolutely nothing into this thing. He is, however, going for a resisted move with Feint Attack at this point. So he has Feint Attack there. And now this is a straight 1-on-1. Covet is quad effective. There's Power Up Punch. We go Covet. There's Rest. A turn one shed skin. Well, it doesn't matter how we won. And that's Brawly. Fucking hell. This is what the last one should have looked like, but this is a bit more robust because the box is a bit more equipped for it. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I feel fucking great about that. No, I'm going to call it there. Rather than um, looking up whether or not it's worth delaying any of these evolutions, not evolutions, sorry, level ups to 25 on a stream and making it harder for the possibility that anyone ever sees this. I'm gonna cut the stream here, do all that stuff offline, look up, whether it's viable to delay any for the 25. I can't imagine would be it require someone actually evolving before 25, I guess, but I'll look all that up. Calc the trainers on the routes between here and Roxanne, and yeah, I'll go from there.